It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. It is a Health Tuesday, which means we get to explore inspirational stories that will hopefully get you thinking about your own health in a fundamental way. Now, this makes me feel very old. Born in 2010, Kayden Thomas was an easygoing, cute and a quiet baby, a blessing to his parents, Wanja and Angelo. When Kayden was 2.5 years old, he started having febrile seizures. And it was later then discovered that there was irregular brain activity in parts of his brain. Kayden then went in for an MRI scan, which confirmed that he had a cancerous tumour in between the two lobes of his brain, which was causing these seizures. Every parent's absolute nightmare. He then successfully completed his chemotherapy, and today, at age of 10, almost 11, he has been living cancer-free for the past 7 years. And this morning, Kayden, along with his amazing parents, Wanja and Angelo, join us to share his remarkable story and, of course, some of his considerable skill as a drummer. But can we give him the full Expresso welcome? Look at that. You're a rock star already. You got the bandana, you got the Converse, you got the wave. Hey, Kayden, welcome, man. Guys, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Okay.
Kayden, you might be the coolest teenager ever. You were already giving tips to everyone behind the scenes, how to pick up girls, how to look so cute, how to be this cute. How did you start drumming?
When I was 3 years old, my uncle bought me a drum kit. It's like this small. When I was 3 years old.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So from 3 already, you've been just smashing it out. But Mommy, maybe I'll ask with you, and I'll start with you, the parents. I mean, like Gray mentioned, the most devastating news as a parent to hear that your child at 2.5 years has cancer. What was the first thing that went through your mind when you heard that news?
I think the first thing you obviously think death.
Yeah.
And you have to prepare a funeral, because when you hear cancer, it's just devastating. And I remember that day it was crazy, because they took us into a little room to break the news, to say that your son has a brain tumor. But we drew our strength from God.
I don't know what this is.
And I believe the reason Kayden is here today is because of God and no one else.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
I mean, your faith must be tested daily going through a process like this. How did you guys, as a unit, as parents, get each other through this? And personally, Angelo, how did you go from day to day to get to the point where you are now?
Well, it was hard, eh? How do you support your wife or even your husband when you are busy, you're broken inside because of the news that you just received? But I can remember the drive home. Kayden was in the backseat of the car with his mom, and there was silence and anxiety and all those other things. And Kayden just sang a chorus, one of his favorite choruses at that time, which just brought us to the realization that we as a family now, more than ever, have to just trust that God will do the work from their foots. And I think if it wasn't for our relationship with Christ, then I think that we would have lost our minds in the process of that year, that everything that we had to go through.
I guess this is all part of your testimony and him living out his purpose, because, the doctor said that he would not live past 8 years old. He is now 10 years, going to be 11 years old, that he reminded us. But music has played such a big part of him and his life. Tell us a bit more about that.
Okay, since Kayden was born, myself and my husband, we belong to a church band. So, so when he came, he saw music, and he loved music. So, and I think at the time his dad was playing drums in our church, and I think that is where his love.
Is he better than you?
Way better.
He's way better.
The best drummer in the world. Best drummer in the world.
He's way better than his dad.
No
But that is basically where Kayden's love for music came from.
Kayden, why drumming, dude? What is it about drumming that makes you feel so good?
Because I love drumming. It's when you drum and you move your hands faster, and you just and you just
You're louder than everybody.
loud and everybody. As you can see, there's my electric drum kit there.
Oh, it looks cool, man. You get
And
to
it
have the cool
glows
things.
and it lights up with a star.
Oh,
Wow.
I
Lights
love
up.
all of
So
that.
what's the plan here? Are you going to be a rock star? What do you want to be when you grow up, man?
A drummer.
Full on. drama.
I'm going to teach everyone how to play drums when they're older, like me. And my daddy was also a drummer, but I'm better than him, so.
Well, maybe we can.
You
put
can
to
still
the-
practice,
Well,
but
maybe
yeah.
we can put you to the test, and maybe
No.
you can battle your daddy a bit later on. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So what you going to play for us today? What's your style of music? What do you enjoy playing?
Call me maybe Dua Lipa and a funky soul song that I'm going to play on my drum kit today.
Yeah, so he's going the, you know, he doesn't like the slow songs.
No,
It's not,
sure, yeah.
yeah, it's the slow for him, you know, so he
I only
loves
like
the upbeat
fast
songs.
though.
Oh,
I
buddy,
like the fast songs though.
I can't wait to see those hands in action. All legends are born in May, just so you know this, okay? And we're going to see this little legend do what he does best in just a moment. You want to stick around. Thank you for coming to share your story with us. And we just could not be happier that you are at the stage of your journey that you are now. Looking back 7 years cancer-free, that is
That's amazing,
truly
yeah.
remarkable. So we are sending you all of our love and thanking you for bringing us this little gift this morning. And please keep the advice going. There's a lot of guys, cameramen on our set that could do with some advice on how to pick up girls.
girls.
Okay, so please just keep the advice going. Kayden will be performing
You
on
cameraman.
his unbelievable drum set. As he has said, in just a moment, you don't want to move a muscle.